But now that I have your attention, let's get started. Okay? You see, I didn't want to change my life, guys. I actually didn't want to change. I was happy with where I was in my life. With that stinking thinking, it was comfortable. Nobody ever tells you the truth that stinking thinking is comfortable. I've got a lovely couch. I love sitting on my couch. We're sitting and we're laying on the couch. It's in lockdown. Hello. You know? But that is the story of half of our lives. You come home from work, you say that I've worked 5 hours, and you come home and you think that you earn time on the couch. What about your goals, your dreams, your future? Where are you going? You see, I didn't want to change, as I was very complacent, as most of us are in our lives. But making that tough decision, that would make me uncomfortable, was not what I wanted to do. But we here are all playing on the same playing field, as we each have the same amount of time in one day. The only difference is how we use that time, guys. So I refuse to spend my time or my life watching other people having their best lives on the Facebooks or the Instagrams, while I'm sitting in a little pity party of myself saying, oh, I wish I had that. I would rather take time and make it work for me with no excuses. I'm sorry, guys, and I'm getting far. And I'm talking about me here. So, you see, years ago, I decided to adopt that lion's mindset. Now, the lion, let's talk about him for a second. He's not the strongest in the jungle. He's not the fastest in the jungle. He's not the biggest in the jungle. And he's not the most dangerous. But his mindset is so strong. Okay? His mindset is so strong that it is ingrained in his lineage. That he believes with every fiber in his body that he's the king of the jungle. And that alone will take down an elephant or kill a bull. Mindset. It's not easy, but the lion loves the challenge, you see. It's not what the lion says. It's what the lion does. He doesn't talk. I can tell you that. Because self-talk is what gets the lion to kill the elephant or the bull or both animals. You see, both those animals are bigger and stronger than the lion. But it's self-talk that makes the lion believe that he can do it. And guess what? Even though the lion only kills 10% of his attacks, he never quits. The lion never quits. He goes hungry for days on end. Okay? And that just makes him fight harder and more efficiently. More efficiently. Let's talk about that. Now, that's the art of saving energy. I'll get into that maybe another day. But going back to getting hungry. Okay, if a lion only has a 10% success rate, guys, why does the lion even try? Simply because if he does not succeed, he will die. So the mindset of the lion is that it's born from absolute necessity. Now, that we as humans, what can we as humans learn from the lion? Because a human, we're on top of the food chain, apparently. Okay, I say apparently, as you see, we have this detrimental ability to choose to be lazy. Animals or plants, or all of God's creation, except for humans, are the best version of themselves in various stages of their journeys. You see, a lion will not stop until he has eaten or fed his pride or her pride. A lioness feeds her pride, sorry. Or, like a tree, will not grow as much as it feels like it. It will grow to its full potential because it wants to bear fruit. It will grow as big as it can with what it has. Okay, or to its biggest capacity under the circumstances, if you put it in other most effective terms. You see, the rest of God's creations have not gotten that disposition of choice. They just are the best versions that they can be without fail consistently. It's only humans that decide to be lazy or choose. Now, let's put this in context. I watched an interview with Elon Musk. Now, I did study a bit of psychology, guys, so I do actually pick up on triggers and things and what people do and say. Now, I watched this thing with Elon Musk, and they asked him a question. Was it not hard, and why would you do it? And really, the look of loss on this man's face, he never understood the question. And in his mind, he's exactly like the rest of God's creations. He gets up and he grinds so hard to the best of his ability. And he's growing on a daily basis. As a result, he is the richest man in the world. And he simply does not understand why a person would not be the best version of themselves. It brings me to my next point, guys. How do you bring the best out of yourself? Now, I'm going to touch on, we have got the human potential. We've got the daily boost program. Okay, we've got the entrepreneurial spirit that happens every week. These are the easy steps for you to take to start bringing the best out of yourself. Okay? Now, this is the hardest thing that I've had to deal with because I made total right-wing decisions where it actually got very difficult for me to deal with because it was life or death for me, guys. Okay, so let me start with a story. Don't worry, this is a very short one. When I was younger, I had the most toxic belief system. And that was along the lines that I knew it all. I was untouchable. You know, I made a little bit of money when I was younger. You know, young, rich, and dangerous. Okay? And because of that little success that I achieved, as a result, I believed that I was on top of my life. Now, as we know, life is tough. And it has no time for those who do not help others. Let me say that again. Life is tough, and it has zero time for those who do not help others. And as a result, life spat me out. And I hit absolutely every single rock on the way down. Okay? I had heart failure. I had 2 heart attacks. I was finished with my life. I couldn't handle it. I was done. And I decided this is not me anymore. I want the best out of life. So, guys, I know that we're currently running out of time. So I'm going to sum it up with a few steps that I've taken to kill the stinking thinking and live with a lion's mindset. Okay? So just do it. Guys, just do it. You've heard it a billion times before. Just do it. You see, I had to adopt some hardcore beliefs. Like, if it's important to you, you'll find a way. If it's not important to you, you'll find an excuse. I'm very hard on myself, guys. So I'll say it again. If it's important to you, you will find a way. If it's not important to you, you will find an excuse. Second thing, plan. Let me say it again. Plan, 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 plan. I cannot stress this enough. You need to plan, because if you don't plan, you plan to fail. Okay? If you don't plan to win, you have planned to fail. That's it. Plain and simple. And then the last one is action. Just get up. Start moving, guys. Moving in the right direction. How do you climb a mountain, guys? One step at a time. Okay, so that is a little bit about me. I have now just taken my thing here. I have got 16 companies under my belt. I have grown from homeless and in debt of millions to turning over a decent amount. And the only difference that I can say that has changed with me is a positive mindset. But now, one more thing I would like to add is accountability. Who are you going to make yourself accountable to? All right? I'm done with my notes for the day. But who are you going to make yourself accountable to? So I'm going to throw something out here. And Matan and Valentina, I'm going to hold you guys. You can hold me responsible over the next few months. Okay? I am currently a jelly belly. All right?
We definitely
will. This is what a positive attitude and a positive mindset does. All right? I said to you, plan. Now I have planned. I've planned a weight loss plan. But please note, guys, I'm not a doctor. I do not profess to have medical knowledge. Okay? I am actually telling you, don't do what I'm going to do. All right? Please don't do anything that I'm going to do. But I am going to lose about 8 to 10 kilograms before my birthday, which is on the 14th of June. Okay? And how I'm going to do that is by extreme fasting, because it's important to me. I will have to do extreme fasting. Okay? I will have to do intermittent fasting. I will have to cut out sugar. I will have to cut out meat for a very long time. Okay? And the reason why I'm prepared to do this is to prove that not only can you be successful at focusing on a business and running and growing your business and learning a new business, but you can, with a positive mindset, because I currently have a negative mindset when it comes to my body. I have let my body slide. Okay? And now I'm making myself, what's the word, responsible to you guys.
Okay,
I'm
so
gonna hold.
may I say something? Are
Yes.
you ready to public commitment in our community that
I'm making a yes.
Okay.
I'm making a public commitment to the community. I will, in the next week or so, I will release my current weight. I will send pictures just after my wife's birthday. I'm telling you, I'll start this process just after my wife's birthday, and I will release my weight, and I will then document it, and you can keep me accountable, because I need to get up, I need to do my steps, I need to, as many books as I read, I need to do that on the move.
Great.
I need to, because I read a lot, I grow my mind. If I have the attitude of gratitude, there's 2 more things that I would like to add, guys. You can go anywhere in life. You can, your parents always said, you can become anything you want to. You can, within reason. If you have 2 things, the attitude of gratitude. If you're always grateful for what you have, okay, and a student mentality. If you have a student mentality and are always prepared to learn, drop that I know it all mindset, because that I know it all mindset held me back for more than 20 years and cost me millions and millions.
I love
okay? So guys, be humble, be happy, be healthy, and stay hungry for knowledge. That is my story in short. And I would like to see a lot of guys grow, share their stories. Let us know what's happening in your life, because if you're part of a community, be part of a community. Let us know who you are. Let us help you. The stuff that I've gone through in my life has been hectic. I've been through, and if it wasn't for God, if it wasn't for my faith, my beliefs, my mental stability, I used to smoke for 26 years, guys. I gave it up. I gave it up. I used to drink excessively, and I still buy probably one of the most. I buy the most alcohol in China, but I don't drink the most alcohol in China because I sell it to the guys in China. I've got an online store which I'm not plugging here, so don't worry. But yes, that's one of my companies. But the thing is, you must stay positive, you must stay humble, you must stay happy, you must stay healthy. So this is not just a me story, this is about you guys. I want to know about you. I want to know about Mark. I want to know about John. I want to know about Subs. I want to know about Lan Lan. I want to know about Nyanyang. I want to know about Wallace. I want to know about Bull, Ruby, and Natalia. I want to know about you guys and the Chinese guys here as well. I want to know about
слоеный пирог, много всего намешано.
What is happening?
Yeah, unmute everybody. I want to hear.
That's Craig. We very appreciate your
people
effort.
are more than welcome to unmute themselves.
Yeah, because if we unmute, you see, me and Matan, we speak in the same time, and we already cannot understand what's going on. Yeah, but if we unmute everybody, it will be a mess. So, guys, if you want to ask the question or if you want to share your story, but in a short, in a short way, please raise your hand. We have the tool here in Woof to raise hand. Do we have this tool? I don't know. Okay, anyway, just please switch on your camera and raise hand, and we will unmute you. So we will just keep our conversation not messy, but well arranged.
Okay.
From my side, I want to thank you very much for your story, and I have to say that this is amazing how people's minds and thoughts can get along. This is so similar to my story, and this is why I started to study NLP and psychology, because my life was also a total mess, only because of spoiled mindset. Only because of just negative thinking and all this stuff. So with all it said, I want to address question to Craig: how to identify thinking from identify and let's say distinguish where is thinking and where is critical thinking, which is good thing mostly. So how we identify wisdom and just being realistic from stinky thinking.
My honest, quickest answer to that is does it stop you from reaching your goals? So critical thinking will allow you to move forward on an upward trajectory. Stinking thinking will keep you at a plane or bring you down. So you need to look at your goals and see, for me to progress, am I thinking critically that will take me a step up or avert me from danger and take me to a proper goal, or is it taking me down? And if it's thinking, it's down, critical is up.
But I have to add something here. Sometimes pushing yourself too hard is also can be it's not gonna help you.
It's not
check your emotions that drive you. If you do it in a positive way, if for example you're very tired, you struggle and stuff, and you start to push you more, it's just gonna pull you back. But if you treat yourself with love and wisdom, you can go through this wall
transition,
but in a healthy way. So this is a very thin line, and we can track it and check it by checking our emotions that we do. So this is just my small tip to this. And Craig, one more thing. I want to ask you about your company, because when I was studying your profile, I was impressed by mission of your company and by what you're doing. And this is very significant when company doing something important, something really meaningful. Can you say something more about your company and how you come to the solution to do the recycling and save our earth, which is really full of rubbish and pollution and all this stuff? How you get to the solution to do something truly meaningful for our planet?
Absolutely. CNJ Holdings is the company that Valentin is referring to. It is my holding company that does quite a few different things, but we are all very green focused. So we've got from recycling. I've just closed another deal yesterday where I bought another factory because Valentin saw on my profile one of my factories burnt down. But now I've just secured my third factory where we actually process material. So what that means is we take in waste that has been sorted, and what we do is we bale it, and then we ship that off to people that use that. Or what we do is we granulate it, we sort it and granulate that and ship that off. Or alternatively, we just sort different types of plastic or rubber or whatever it is. We sort it and ship that across the world. But my favorite one is my new company, which is R4A, Recycle for Africa, where we actually take the unrecyclable stuff and we turn that into an inert building block that we use. So nothing goes to landfill. It's a net zero project where we actually empower the people of the communities, and we have nothing going to the landfill, and we create building blocks. So instead of in South Africa, instead of building out of tin shacks, you can now actually build out of a proper approved building block. So that's just part of what we do there. That's part of the green. And what I'm doing here in China is actually, other than my import-export, is also learning and studying the engineering side of things for my waste to energy. I want to bring waste to energy my way, the way I envisage it, to the rest of the world, not just to South Africa. So yes, I do want to change the planet. So I believe what Valentin was referring to is my mission statement, which I think is, I believe that we are only learning the the earth from our children, and it is our job to make sure it's cleaner than what we found it.